Hi, mathematicians. It's Mrs. Kernock here to help you understand how to add two fractions with unlike denominators. Today, we're going to talk about how we do that. How do we change fractions so that they have the same bottom number? Well, pretend these are two perfect circles. So this one, I want to divide into two pieces. So my denominator is 2. If I shade in half, then that would be 1 out of 2, 1/2. Over here, I have another friend, and he wants 2 pieces of pizza. So we go like this, shade in 2 for him. So now we have 4 as our denominator, and 2 are shaded. These are equal fractions, but they have different numbers. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So, first I want to show you how to do it the easiest possible way that you can do this. So, we're going to change these fractions so that they have the same bottom number. So, if I take 6 times 3, that is 18. Okay, so we know that 6 can be divided evenly into 18, and we know 3 can be divided evenly into 18. So that is the easiest way to find a common denominator. We call that the ECD, easiest common denominator. So I'm going to take that 18 and that 18. Okay, and now I have the same denominator on the bottom. So what I do with that is if I multiply the bottom, I have to multiply the same at the top. So 3 times 6 equals 18. So then I say 1 times 6. Voila! How easy is that? 6 times what makes 18? Well, we know it's 3. So then it's 1 times 3 is 3. Now I have two denominators that are the same. I can say 6 plus 3 is 9. And then I use my 18 as my denominator. Now, I have these equal fractions added up to make 9/18. Okay, so let's try one together. Let's everybody get their piece of paper out or their dry erase board. Make sure you have a dry erase marker, a pencil. I'll give you a few minutes, a few seconds. Okay, so now let's go over here. And we have 1/2 plus 3/8. Now we want to make equal fractions here so they have the same bottom number or the denominator. Okay, we're going to make the ECD, the easiest common denominator, which we know all we have to do is multiply these two together. So, can somebody tell me what 2 times 8 is? Yes, it's 16. So we have 16 as our denominator. We are going to make an equal fraction to 3/8 using 16. So an easy way to do that, and then we're going to make an equal fraction of 1/2 using 16 as our denominator. So the easiest way to do that is, everybody see if they can do it. I'll give you a little hint. Everybody see if they can do it. Okay. So 2 times 8 is 16. So if we multiply it on the bottom, 8 times 8 on the bottom denominator, then we have to multiply the numerator. Now 1/2 is the same as 8/16. They're both equivalent. 8 times 2, 3 times 2. Now you can erase these if you want, or you can leave them there. Okay? So now all I have to do, I use 16 as my denominator, just like when we added like two numbers with like denominators, and 8 plus 6 is 14. So 14 16ths is our final answer. I like to circle our final answer. I think circling it or making something fancy around it is a good idea, because I really think that when you have all these different numbers, we want to know what your final answer is for sure. So circle your final answer. So today we learned how to add two fractions with unlike denominators using this method, the easy easiest common denominator.